All right, well, here it comes. Here comes the absolute purge that the Cubs are fixing to be going on. They are about to clean house and get rid of basically anyone on that team with any talent whatsoever. And the full sale rebuild is about to be back on like it was in 2012. So I'm obviously so excited. The contending window is about to slam shut because the Cubs traded Darvish to the San Diego Padres. Why are the Padres trading for absolutely everyone in the MLB? Can y'all chill? Please chill. I am gonna talk about the Cubs first, and then we're gonna talk about the Padres and how they're a legitimate World Series favorite at this point. They acquire Darvish and Victor Caratini from these. Victor Caratini's not any good. You guys can have him. He will probably never play. So they acquire Darvish and Victor Caratini in exchange for four prospects and Zach Davies. Zach Davies is an absolute bum. He's not any good. So I guess that's what we get for giving you Caratini. You'll give us Zach Davies. Fine, whatever. The Padres number 11, 13, 15, and 16 prospects, who are Reginald Pachado, Owen Cassie. I think one of them, I need to look at their names. Ismael Mena and Tristan Santana. Not necessarily household names. They're just not household names. All of them have an estimated time of arrival in the MLB for 2024. These guys better be studs. They better be studs. Because it's going to be a while until we find out if the Cubs actually ended up winning this trade or losing this trade. For the time being, they're going to lose the trade. They are going to end up losing more games, and the Padres are going to be one of the better teams in the MLB. So as of now, the Cubs not looking great in this trade. But if those four guys end up developing to be absolute studs, then I'll take everything back I'm about to say. But, I mean, the full sale rebuild is coming. Bryant and Rizzo are most likely gone. I feel like that might hang on to Baez and Contreras. But I feel like Bryant and Rizzo are gone. They weren't really playing very well last year. I feel bad for judging how a player is doing based on, like, a shortened COVID season. But, I mean, that's just what you're going to have to do. But, yeah, I don't like it. I wanted Mackenzie Gore. So I'm telling you, if we got Mackenzie Gore, I would have been so happy if we got that man, my main man, Mackenzie Gore. Man, I wanted him so badly. Stud left-handed pitcher, top 5 prospect. I wanted him so badly, but I was like, oh, they're gonna trade Darvish to the Padres. Mackenzie Gore. No, they didn't get Mackenzie Gore. In fact, they didn't even get a top 10 prospect. How did the Rays get more out of Blake Snell than we did for Darvish? I think Darvish is better than Blake Snell. You can debate that, but they're about the same caliber pitcher. The Rays got way more. I'm telling you, man, never trade with the Rays. They're gonna win that trade. Luis Patino, absolute monster, and Mejia is gonna turn a corner. I promise you. But I don't know about this return, man. It's like, it's like they took quantity over quality. You got 5 players, but are any of the 5 gonna be a franchise-changing player like Darvish? Don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a while until we find out if the Cubs actually did really well in this trade or not. As for the Padres, okay, I would bet them to win the World Series right now. Right now. I will preach this until the day I die. Pitching in baseball is more important than hitting. Your best hitter can bat 1 every 9 times. Your pitcher is on the field for half of the game, and they control the game. Pitcher is the most important player on the field. You need to get guys that can pitch. They have 4 legitimate ace starting pitchers. 4. You thought the Nationals were insane when they won the World Series and they had Scherzer, Strasburg, and Corbin? 3 legitimate ace starting pitchers? The Padres have Dinelson Lamet last year, who played really, really well. That guy had a really good year last year. So they had Dinelson Lamet. Mike Clevenger, who didn't play much for the Padres, but he's still probably a legitimate ace that would start for most teams. Blake Snell, a former Cy Young winner. And Yu Darvish, who could have won the Cy Young. You know they're going to get Bauer next. They're trading for. I remember at the trade deadline, they're trading for every single play in the MLB, and they're giving up some top priority. Like, what are they doing? And plus they have Machado, Tatis, Hosmer's a nice veteran to have on the team. Cronenworth's really good. Grisham. Oh my goodness, they're loaded. They are absolutely loaded. They're loaded. They're gonna win the World Series. But if you don't, with all these prospects you're giving up 4 of your top 15 prospects to the Cubs, you're giving up Luis Patino, you gave Taylor Trammell to the Mariners. With all these top prospects you're giving up, if you don't win a ring, it could come back to haunt you. You've got a great, maybe 5-year window, San Diego. You better get one. You better get one with the talent you have on this team. You better get one. And I think you guys will. I really think you guys will. Yu Darvish is an absolute star. He can carry you to win on any given day. Him and Kyle Hendricks absolutely carried the Cubs. If you get a subpar hitting performance, that he can carry you to a win. Yeah, he will get blown up now and then, but there is more good than bad with Yu Darvish. He tends to go on some streaks. He'll have like a really good streak for one point, and then he'll kind of lose a few in a row. But I'm telling you, he's an absolute star. Take good care of him, San Diego. But your time is now, San Diego. You better win the World Series in these next few years. You have the talent to do so. Go out and get it done. I want to see San Diego win it. They've never won a World Series. I remember their announcers like, "Is this the best Padres team ever?" You didn't even win the division. Your best team ever couldn't win the division. That's kind of sad to think about. Oh, the Cubs had to wait 108 years. Well, at least our best team ever won the division. Okay? Sorry about that, Padres fans. But your time is now. Your time is now. If you somehow can get Bauer, go ahead. I mean, Bauer and Clevenger are best friends. But getting back to the Cubs, I think the full sale rebuild is coming. And I hope they don't do this where it's either full rebuild or you're going to be competitive next year. And you traded Darvish, so it's looking like it's going to be the full. We're going to trade Darvish, but we're going to keep Baez, Rizzo, and Bryant. Either get rid of everyone or keep everyone. Okay? I thank you, Darvish, for his time in Chicago. You were a sensational player and fun to watch. I hope you do. I will be wishing you nothing but the best in San Diego. Hopefully you can do well. But four aces? 4 aces. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. How are you beating that team in a playoff series? You're not. You're just not. The only teams that I think could compete with them would be the Dodgers with Kershaw, Buehler, and all their studs, or the Yankees. Because if they get Trevor Bauer, you would have just the Yankees are just they're the Yankees. Those are the only 2 teams. Because 4 ace starting pitchers. You could go game 1 Snell, game 2 Darvish, game 3 Clevenger, game 4 Lamet, game 5 you're back to Snell. That's wild. You're not beating this team in a 7-game series. You're just not. You're just not beating them. But San Diego, your time is now. Go win your World Series. I'll be rooting for you.